CNBC exclusive is Adam Aron, AMC Entertainment President and CEO. Welcome back to the show, Adam. Good to have you.
Sarah, it's good to be with you and your viewers, of course.
So the first question is why you are going ahead with reopening when one of your biggest competitors is actually closing all locations in the U.S. and the U.K.
Well, the irony of all this is that a big story that you all covered in depth, AMC signed a groundbreaking agreement with Universal Studios a couple of months back in July that we are going to allow home viewing, not allow, but encourage, home viewing of movies 17 days after they hit theaters, so that movies can be shown theatrically and at the home. We get a cut both of the theatrical revenue and the home revenue. That's an agreement that AMC has struck. Our competitors have not yet struck that agreement. There are 5 Universal movies that are coming out between now and Christmas Day that AMC will be in a position to show as a result of that agreement. So we think it's the right decision to stay open. And I should tell you, we've had millions of people come to our theaters in the United States and certainly in Europe since we reopened earlier this summer.
Yeah, my question was sort of getting at the safety question of it, Adam. So what has it been like having millions of people come back? Are you doing contact tracing? And have you found any outbreaks related to people at theaters?
Well, we've got the highest possible commitment to safety. This is something that we identified early. We knew that we'd never be able to reopen our theaters if we couldn't operate our theaters safely and convince the public accordingly. We teamed up early with Clorox, the #1 U.S. cleaning brand, and also faculty from Harvard University's prestigious School of Public Health. We've been at the forefront of the science. All the things that you would expect: social distancing, mandatory mask wearing, hand sanitizers everywhere, disinfecting wipes everywhere. But we've invested millions of dollars in high-tech solutions too. Electrostatic sprayers, HEPA vacuums. We've increased the air filtration in our HVAC systems quadrupled with MERV 13 filters. What we've seen so far is there have been no reported incidents at any AMC theater. And this is not something that just AMC is doing. The movie theater industry generally, with an initiative called Cinema Safe, is also committed to safety.
Adam, does it annoy you that some of the studios are delaying these big film releases?
Well, it's a powerful word, isn't it? I'd rather that the big blockbuster movies be out now rather than be delayed. We do have A War with Grandpa with Robert De Niro, opens tomorrow. Crude's A New Age is coming. Soul is coming. Warner Brothers has Wonder Woman 1984 coming. There are a lot of big movies coming, but we are in the new car business, and haven't been a lot of new cars on the showroom floor. We do need blockbuster movies, and on that point, Wilf, you know what's so important? With the announcement this morning that Washington State is going to open next week, AMC is now open in 43 of the 45 U.S. states that we serve. The biggest state left to go is New York. And I'm specifically calling on Governor Cuomo, who I think has done just a fabulous job in containing the virus, changing its circumstance where it was in March when things were quite bleak and dangerous in New York. He has brilliantly gotten this virus under control. Our theaters are safe with social distancing, with seat blocking, with limited capacity. It's time to open up movie theaters across New York.
But across New York, the case rates are rising. Or maybe I shouldn't say across New York. In some specific places, case rates are rising, as we've been covering, and they've had to close schools. Are you worried, Adam, about a broader second wave before we can get to a vaccine or mass treatments where movie theaters would be first in line to shut down again if communities had to do something about it?
So here's what we've seen California do, which I think is the right model. California has given a statewide clearance to open, provided that local conditions are right in each part of the state. It's now a county-by-county decision in California, and we've opened up in some counties, and because we are cautious and because AMC is very concerned about the safety of our guests, we have not opened up in other parts of California. I think that's the right recipe for New York.
Adam, have sales of things like drinks and popcorn relative to number of people attending a movie fallen compared to the past because masks are being worn? Actually,
What's kind of incredible is that our food and beverage sales per patron are dead on even with what I would call normal times. I guess there's something about a Coca-Cola and our wonderful popcorn that's slathered in butter and salt. Very healthy for you, actually. There's something that has appeal. So the issue for us is not, can we sell F&B once someone gets to the theater? The issue is how many people are we getting to the theaters? We are going to need new movies to open up. But as I said, millions of people have done it already, and they've been very happy with what they've seen.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.